Man, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of EOS. It's 1090 Jake, man. I'm rocking with y'all rocking with me. And for this video, GlokkNine has responded to the video I made yesterday about him cooperating in 4 different murder cases while he's been inside of the feds. Mind you, he's still locked up. And he's already reaching out about it. So we're just going to jump right in. We're going to cover his response. And we're also going to look into the 4 murders he cooperated in. Now, you don't have...
Get off my screen.
I'm going to put the DM...
Hold on.
Video
too
or
far.
click the link in my description.
Man, I hate these ads.
Now, this is a screenshot that was sent to me by, let's say, an associate...
Is that right?
Of GlokkNine. And this
is that right?
I'm not going to put the DMs out and I'm not going to name them because they're actually in prison right now and they're one of the people that were indicted in this case.
Yeah, go ahead and expose this nigga to the whole world. Yeah, I'm telling everybody, I'm telling 1090 Jake to expose it to the entire world, huh?
So I don't know if they're allowed to even speak to each other. I don't know what the situation is, but I know Buddy ain't supposed to have a phone and I got sent this, so I'm not going to say who it is. But this is a screenshot from Smack Communications, which is like a, text email thing that they use in the prisons, whatever, the jail. This one specifically is from the Orange County Corrections Department. So that means GlokkNine right now is in county in Orlando. He's not currently in the feds where he allegedly got poked up for ratting. He's in the county. And this states, Jaquavius Smith, his ID number, the date, Friday, December 19th, 2025, which I believe was yesterday. He sent it at 7:29 p.m. I dropped that video maybe around noon. So he had time to hear about it, respond, etc., whatever, how it went. Now he would say, yes, sir, or I send it to you and have you post it on the fan page because people are tripping. Laugh my ass off. But matter of fact, screenshot this to him. So I'm assuming he's saying send this to me. Tell fool I'll send him all the blanks that actively telling on me right now, even though that don't justify my actions, rather than double down on a stupid person. Got a motion to suppress that shit in right now. That little bitch ass statement finna get thrown out, but it's 2 dudes who in the case actively testifying on people right now to this day and sparing them. But yeah, gang, if you going to post that, please go on Clerk of Courts and try to get the whole paperwork, not just post 5 pages and blank fuck with your gang, but at least post everything. Glock. First off, the entire motion is 99 pages, but nobody's really interested in all the other shit. They just want to hear that you actually sat down with the feds while in a federal prison in West Virginia and you cooperated and they fucking literally gave you a round of applause and were high-fiving all the way to the fucking airport because they thought you was a gangster. They were surprised at how much cooperating you did. Now,
is that right?
Let's break this down right here, right? Let's bit by bit talk about what you said. Tell fool I'll send him all the blanks that's actively telling on me right now. Nobody gives a fuck about them. They're not GlokkNine. You're GlokkNine. We didn't know anyone else in the fucking indictment like that, bro. It's you, it's Hot Boy, and a whole bunch of randoms. None of them are rappers. Nobody gives a fuck about them. You got signed for $2 million under Cash Money or whatever the fuck it was, bro. Nobody cares about who else is ratting. You're the rapper. You're the face of AFNF, the army. That's your shit. You're the head honcho, bro. Nobody give a fuck about who else testifying. You fucking ratted. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I defended you in the last thing because I thought it was about the plea agreement. You know what I mean? I thought it was the wrong plea agreement and Ola Run had it fucked up, but apparently he didn't. And they poked their ass up and apparently that's what they were supposed to do because you supposed to be sex, money, murder. They ain't allowed to do that. Pistol P ain't do that. That's why he's in fucking ADX right now. So let's continue on. You have a motion to suppress that shit in right now. That little bitch ass statement finna get thrown out. It doesn't sound like a little bitch ass statement. It sounds like a whole interrogation in which you cooperated in 4 different murders. So this is the thing. If you rat, but then realize I shouldn't have done this, and then take it back, that doesn't do anything. It really doesn't change the fact that you did what you did. You know, we can put this in other perspectives. You can smoke crack and realize you don't like it, but you can't say you didn't smoke crack, right? There's a lot of crazy things you can try, but once you've tried it and crossed that line, you can't take it back. It's the same thing in this situation. And I can even give you blood history if we want to get into the gang shit. OG Mac, he, I believe, testified when he was, it was something between the ages of like 16 and 19. Maybe he was 19 years old. Testified, gave a statement, whatever, put somebody away. Then he recanted his statement and they ended up getting out of prison. But they still dubbed OG Mac. There's no coming back from that. So my friend, be happy that you're not Sex Money Murder anymore. You're not in a gang anymore. I don't know if you know, but every rapper just said fuck the streets literally yesterday. All of them. 21, Thug, fucking everybody saying fuck the streets. You should do the same thing. Just jump on the man. 6ix9ine just walked Jake Paul out and everybody was hyped. Even though he got both sides of his jaw broken that fight. Thug was even in the crowd smiling, bobbing at that shit. So, homie, you might as well just say fuck the streets because there's no getting your face back after this. Now, let's look at the 4 murders you cooperated in. Going back to the paperwork, the homicides, the proffer that he would be speaking on would have Dexter Rents, Demetrius Cox, Dominique Aldridge, and Cordell Atwell.
Tonight, we start with breaking news, though. This Ocoee High School football star was gunned down in a drive-by shooting 4 years ago. And tonight, an arrest has been made. Good evening and welcome. I'm John Brown.
And I'm Luann Sorrell. Let's get right over to Fox 35's Marlisa Goldsmith. She is live.
I mean, I'm not going to disrespect him, but it's crazy that his shirt says the Rat Pack and we're speaking on such things like this with GlokkNine. But let's continue.
Smith, she is live in the Alert Center tonight. So, Marlisa, Orlando police do not know if that victim was the intended target.
That's right, Luann. A total of 4 people were shot, but Dexter Rents Jr. was the only one who died. The shooting happened back in April of 2020, and Orlando police arrested the suspect today. Police say Christopher Burke was the gunman. There he is right there on your screen. The shooting happened right outside of Dexter's grandfather's house along Elsa Street back in April of 2020. Dexter Rents was just 18 years old, and he had just committed to play football for the University of Louisville on a full scholarship. NBA Hall of Famer Shaquille O'Neal paid for Dexter's funeral. We spoke with Dexter's family and friends right after that shooting, and they were heartbroken over Dexter's death.
They took a beautiful human being from the world, man. He was going to impact a lot of people. As you can see, he has already did that even in his death.
Dexter, he was a cool person. Like, Dexter, he'll get the clothes off the back to anybody. He'll make sure, like, you got something. Like, if you ain't got nothing in your pocket, he'll make sure you got $1 in your pocket. Go to the can later or something, go get something to eat.
Well, Christopher Burke is charged with second-degree murder and conspiracy to commit second-degree murder.
The shooting itself happened in 2020. The arrest didn't come until March of 2024. And GlokkNine didn't cooperate until April 6th, 2020.
And leading up to, was there in fact a statement or a proffer that was given by Mr. Smith subsequent to April 6th?
3, which if my mathematics are math, and that means he didn't get arrested until after you cooperated. Not saying that you solely put him in jail, but I'm just saying, like, he didn't get arrested until you cooperated, like 4 years later, and then he got arrested, you know? I'm just saying. Now, the second murder he cooperated in is Demetrius Cox.
And shot and killed last night in Orlando was tied to a gang-related shooting in Osceola County almost a year ago. That shooting was the first in more than a dozen other shootings. All were believed to be gang-related. Not all were deadly, but some of the victims were innocent children. News 6's Jerry Askin takes a closer look at this latest case and the bigger issue of gang violence in Central Florida. He joins us now from Orlando Police Headquarters. Jerry.
Hey, Lisa, yeah, and that victim's mom told News 6 that she bonded her son out of jail in Osceola County yesterday on his 21st birthday. Well, he was killed and a day later right here in Orlando. Right now we're asking detectives here at the Orlando Police Department more about a motive and if today's shooting was a retaliation shooting or if it was gang related. A family
If it was retaliation or gang related, nigga, what?
Come by grief.
I ain't shocked, but I ain't expect it was gonna happen this fast.
You ain't think it was gonna, hold on, what?
I ain't shocked, but I ain't expect it was gonna happen this fast.
And that's his mama? You ain't think it was gonna happen. That's wild as fuck.
If your mom
That's crazy.
isn't shocked by your murder, like, you know.
Dude, that's a failure of a fucking mother, bro. Why you can't do nothing to move your people out that situation, though? I mean, at this point, they was probably getting grown. But your whole life, why you ain't never move out the hood? Why you ain't never move out your hometown? You know these streets is like this. You not shocked that it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? You ain't think it was gonna happen this fast. Why you didn't do nothing? Man, people, boy.
By your murder. Like, you know you in some shit. I'm not gonna speak on her appearance because Florida is Florida. The South is the South. Gold teeth, braids, whatever. That's not.
She's dusty.
We're not gonna do that.
She's dusty.
But the fact that this mother, who doesn't look that old, isn't even surprised.
She's dusty.
She's not even shocked.
But she play the same games these niggas play, man. Come on now, she part of the problem too.
That fast, cause she just bonded him out, and the next day he poof disappears. But the fact that she ain't even surprised, it just sucks because we don't know how this mom is. We don't know if she tried her best.
No, she didn't try
to raise him and to get him away from the streets.
She didn't. If you want your kids to not be in the streets, if you want to get them away from them, you gonna move. You gonna move. You gonna move them schools, whatever it is, different towns, different side of town, which that's really not the best way to go. I mean, but a nigga gonna do what he gonna do regardless, bro. You know what I'm saying? A nigga gonna do what he gonna do regardless. Shit, I had good parents, you know what I'm saying? I done what I did, you know? Shit, I came back home, the backpack was empty, all I had in it was a scale. My dad checked the shit, nigga, he said, "What you got this scale for?" I was like, "I don't even know." He didn't even ask me what it was. He was like, "Nigga, you got a scale?" He said, as soon as I walked in the door, this nigga said, "Let me see that bag." He was like, "What you got in here?" He got, all he see was a Solo cup and a scale, nigga, on God. Everything was gone, nigga, on G-O-D, boy. Oh, me, nigga, I ain't even get in trouble neither.
But the fact that she ain't even surprised, it just sucks because we don't know how this mom is. We don't know if she tried her best to raise him and to get him away from the streets and she just couldn't control him once he got to a certain point. We don't know.
But see, I was the type nigga though, like my parents never knew what I was doing, man. Never.
From the streets and she just couldn't control him once he got to a certain point. We don't know. But for the mom not even to be surprised, it's sad. Honestly, it's sad.
Jakia Burton still can't believe her son, Demetrius Cox Jr., will never come home. She told News 6 that he was the man found shot and killed in Paramore early Monday morning, hours after he turned 21 years old.
21.
I mean, I ain't saying my son was a saint. He didn't have his share of time.
He was a high school graduate who Burton said had a football scholarship, but he got involved.
Hey, she ain't saying he was a saint.
Involved with the wrong crowd. I learned Cox bonded out this weekend from the Osceola County Jail after being charged with first-degree murder. He's accused of shooting and killing a man at a house party last April in Osceola County. A shooting investigators say was gang-related.
I'm tired of cycle because in my humble opinion, they are all connected in one way or another.
The April shooting happening months before a series of gang-related and retaliation shootings throughout Orange County, including 2 separate drive-by shootings that deputies say killed 3-year-old Daquan Felix and 14-year-old Joshua Atkinson in September, where still no one has been caught. Bishop Kelvin Colberis is on the Orange County Citizens.
I respect the fact that the mother said she's not painting him as an angel. I respect that, you know?
At least she know.
Like she knew that this was gonna come. I mean, she said it. And I believe she made peace with it long before he died. And prayers out to that woman. Nobody should have to go through that. And
she probably got another one on the way.
As much hell as he caused, or allegedly caused, it's not like she was directly involved in that shit. So prayers out to that woman. I respect how she handled that. But that is the second murder GlokkNine cooperated in.
Murder. A man was killed outside an apartment complex along Mercy Drive just over a year ago.
Tonight, investigators have a person of interest and they want to talk to him. News 6's Jerry Askins following this story for us. He joins us live outside police headquarters with the details on this one. Jerry.
Hey, Matt, and today Orlando police released new video they hope will help in this investigation and make an arrest as we're learning more about the victim, 26-year-old Dominique Aldridge. We're learning he wanted to be a musician and moved to Atlanta to pursue his career. Orlando police need your help identifying the man seen here on video burning a murder victim's car in this roundabout and then driving off in this stolen Honda. They say one man is even seen before getting a can of gas from this Orlando Wawa. Detectives released this new evidence after they say 26-year-old Dominique Aldridge was killed here at the Jernigan Gardens Apartments off of Mercy Drive in August of 2020.
On behalf of his family, for his mother and his brother, I am pleading to the public to please help with this case and give us information.
Police are also trying to talk to Jack.
Well, GlokkNine definitely heard her cries for help because he fucking gave all the information. My buddy said, oh, you need help? I got you. I just need a little bit of a deal. I need these charges to go away. I'm gonna tell y'all everything y'all want. I'm gonna sign off on it. That would be the third murder he cooperated in.
Shooting happened just hours ago along Mercy Drive in Orlando. So let's get straight over to Clay Lepard there, who's live at the scene. And Clay, police, have they said how that person's doing tonight?
Lauren, we don't know at this point. All we know is that person was taken to the hospital. Still quite a few officers out here at Windsor Cove Apartments. The entrance blocked from people being allowed in. Much of this investigation has been focused, though, right over here behind these apartment buildings. You can see those crime scene technicians and officers just a little bit past there, as plenty of people in this neighborhood also trying to figure out what exactly happened here. We have learned from police that this happened a little before 9 o'clock when they got the call that one person had been shot. They have since been taken to a nearby hospital. It's not clear at this point how they're doing, though, right now. A representative with Orlando Police tells us there's no other information they're releasing right now about that victim or about any possible suspect. So it's not clear at this time if anyone is in custody.
So they don't actually break down in this the victim. But this would be him right here. And yeah, I mean, when you in that lifestyle and you actually like know 4 murders that you can even snitch on, because like, bro, normal people, especially y'all watching this
That's
video,
tough.
y'all can say what y'all
Average
want in the
so-called
comments,
street nigga can't snitch on that many
if
murders.
some of y'all got caught with shit, y'all wouldn't even know murders to snitch on. You know what I'm saying? Y'all aren't around none of that shit. And it's like, that was the biggest realization point for me, especially with becoming successful with YouTube and actually paying attention to the comments that cared, the supporters that cared. They're like, yo, get away from all that shit, bro. Get away from all that shit. Was when people that I knew were getting locked up for crazy fucking things. You know what I mean? Years ago, I had a conversation with somebody who was young. And I told him nobody's gonna value you more than you value yourself. If you want to portray yourself to be a shooter, that's what you're gonna get used for. And I think it was like within a year, he ended up catching a murder with like 4 attempts. He's got a double life sentence right now. And it's like, fuck, bro. Like I genuinely wish you would have listened. And Now I just don't even go around motherfuckers like that. I cut everyone off. You know what I mean? I don't got time to be playing with that shit. But the thing is, this response, it doesn't really matter. You're not gonna be able to save face. I find it interesting that this was sent to me by someone from his group, like they're still gonna rock with him, etc. If that's what they're attempting to do. But it's like, bro, there ain't nothing left to hold on to. Obviously, like, you're fighting to get out and have a life. Just do that. Give up the rap career. You know how many motherfuckers done snitched and they doing interviews with everybody? Like, bro, you don't have to fucking send this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're that ass like fucking Batman right now, cleaning up the streets. And a lot of the things that you're fucking cooperating in are horrible fucking murders that shouldn't have happened to begin with. But the thing is, you made your choice. You have to stand on your choice. There's nothing.
All this shit is just reckless, bro. No one.
Nothing else to be said. You can send whatever you want to a fan page. You're not gonna be able to sway the crowd out of this situation. But hey, let me know y'all's thoughts and comments in the comments section.
Yeah, man, that's tough right there, man. Let's see what the comments are saying. Locked up or worried about a YouTube video. It's so 2025. He a killer and a rat. Two most deadly combos. Bro, get out my face, man. Bro, definitely with that fuck the streets movement. 25 years old. Pilot at Republic Airways, making $105 an hour now. Started flight school at 22. The streets is fucking stupid. Go get your life right, P. Edit. I didn't expect this to get so many replies, but I was asking Google ATP, 80K, 1,000, 7-month fast track program, 15,000 hour flight time. Bro, it's so many ways, bro. All you gotta do is just be smart, my nigga. It was a point in time I was young and dumb, and I could have fucking been locked up, bro. I could have been dead, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I realize that now. You know what I'm saying? I realize life is as hard as you want it to be, bro. It is what you make it. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be perfect. But if you stay down, you work, you got goals, bro, you're motivated towards them, you can achieve what you want to achieve, bro. You can go be that pilot, my nigga. You can do that, bro. Like, there's nothing wrong with that, man. If you got homies, whatever, and they don't see the vision, bro, you gotta fall back. You know what I'm saying? You gotta fall back, bro. This is what it is, bro. Yeah, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think. We on the road to 100K, okay? If you ain't hit that like button, subscribe button, and turned on all notifications, slap the dog shit about yourself, because that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. I'll get at y'all on the next one, and I'm gone. TYP the name.